Ladies and gentlemen, imagine a world where your energy speaks louder than your words, where your presence alone can draw someone in, not because you're trying, but because you're simply being yourself. This is what makes older women incredibly magnetic to men. It's not about age, but about the energy they embody. When we shift from external appearance to internal transformation, something extraordinary happens. There's a deeper connection that forms, and men are drawn to it, often without fully understanding why. There are 7 powerful reasons why men can't resist older women, and each one resonates deeply with the energy they carry. But first, older women exude confidence. With age comes experience, and with experience comes self-assurance. They are no longer trying to prove anything to anyone. Their self-worth is grounded in their own self-awareness. They don't need validation because they have already learned the importance of self-love and acceptance. This deep inner confidence is magnetic. Men are naturally drawn to it because it creates a space of safety, a space where they can let down their own walls and show up authentically. Second, older women are emotionally available. They have learned through the trials of life how to process their emotions and are no longer stuck in unresolved patterns. They bring emotional clarity into relationships, creating an environment where men feel heard, understood, and seen. This emotional maturity allows them to connect deeply without the chaos of emotional turbulence. It's a safe, inviting space that men often crave but struggle to find. Older women know who they are and what they want. There's no guesswork. They have clarity about their desires and boundaries, and they don't shy away from expressing them. This transparency and honesty are refreshing and, frankly, irresistible. Men find this directness freeing because it removes uncertainty and opens the door to real connection. Fourth, older women bring a sense of calm. They are not consumed by drama or insecurity. Instead, they create a peaceful environment where men can simply be themselves, without the pressure of constant emotional highs and lows. This calmness radiates outward and invites others into a space of emotional stability. Fifth, older women have a unique sense of wisdom. They understand that love, relationships, and life are about growth, not perfection. They know how to navigate challenges with grace, offering a grounded perspective on life. This wisdom is alluring because it provides a sense of depth and richness to a relationship, something that is often missing in younger relationships that may be based more on superficial attraction or fleeting desires. Sixth, older women are independent. They do not need someone to complete them. They are already whole. This independence is attractive because it offers a different dynamic to a relationship. Men don't feel the pressure to constantly meet every need. Instead, they can join in a partnership of equals where both people bring their own strengths, desires, and passions. Lastly, older women are deeply attuned to their own energy and sexuality. They understand that true intimacy isn't just about physical connection. It's about an emotional and energetic exchange that leaves both partners feeling fulfilled. Older women are in touch with their bodies, confident in their desires, and unafraid to embrace their own sensuality. This liberated energy is magnetic, and it draws men in, not because of how they look, but because of how they make men feel. Seen, appreciated, and deeply connected. When you embody these qualities, when you are truly aligned with who you are and confident in your own energy, the attraction becomes undeniable. Age is just a number. What truly matters is the energy you bring into the world. And when that energy is pure, authentic, and grounded in self-love, it becomes impossible for anyone to resist. Confidence is one of the most magnetic qualities that an older woman embodies. As women age, they tend to become more comfortable in their own skin, less concerned with external validation, and more focused on cultivating a sense of inner assurance. This confidence doesn't come from external achievements or validation from others. Rather, it is grounded in a deep understanding of self-worth and life experience. It's not the kind of confidence that's boastful or loud. It's quiet, unshakable, and rooted in personal truth. Older women no longer feel the need to conform to societal expectations or fit into anyone else's mold. They've learned to embrace their flaws, celebrate their strengths, and own their story. Men find this level of self-assurance incredibly attractive because it signals emotional maturity and security. When a woman is confident in herself, she radiates a sense of peace and stability, which creates a safe space for others to feel comfortable and authentic. This type of confidence doesn't create dependency or pressure. Instead, it fosters a connection that allows both partners to feel equal and respected. There's an unspoken understanding that neither person needs to prove their worth. They already know who they are. Furthermore, confidence in older women allows for deeper emotional availability. When a person is comfortable with themselves, they are less likely to project insecurities or fears onto others. This creates space for honest communication, emotional connection, and vulnerability, all of which are essential components of a lasting relationship. Men are often drawn to this emotional clarity because it removes ambiguity and creates a sense of trust and safety. The confidence that older women possess is an energy that men can feel immediately. It's something that can't be faked or manufactured. It's an energy that draws people in, not through force, but through quiet strength and authenticity. When a woman is truly confident, she doesn't need to seek attention or approval. She naturally attracts the right kind of energy and connection. Emotional availability is a crucial component of deep emotional connection, and it is something that older women naturally cultivate over time. Through years of life experience, they learn how to process their emotions, understand their feelings, and express them in a healthy, balanced way. Unlike younger individuals who may still be navigating their emotional landscape or struggling with unresolved issues, older women have had the time to reflect, heal, and mature emotionally. They know how to manage their emotional world without letting it spill over or create unnecessary drama in their relationships. This emotional maturity allows older women to be fully present with their partners, offering a level of emotional depth that is often rare in younger relationships. Men are drawn to this availability because it offers a sense of security and ease. There's no guessing or ambiguity in the way they communicate. What they feel is clear, and it is communicated in a way that invites a deep connection without creating emotional chaos. This clarity helps to build trust, as men know that their partner is emotionally grounded and capable of handling both the ups and downs of life. Moreover, older women understand that emotional availability isn't just about expressing feelings, it's also about holding space for others' emotions. They are capable of listening without judgment, offering compassion without the need to fix, and simply being present without demanding anything in return. This quality of empathy and emotional support creates a relationship dynamic where both partners can be vulnerable and open without fear of criticism or rejection. Men find this incredibly comforting and reassuring because it allows them to feel heard and understood without the pressure to constantly be we need to perform. Being emotionally available also means that older women have a strong sense of self, which allows them to navigate their relationships with a sense of emotional independence. They do not rely on their partner to validate or define them, but rather, they enter relationships to offer love, support, and companionship in a balanced way. This kind of emotional maturity is deeply attractive and creates a space where both partners can thrive, knowing that they are supported, not controlled or overwhelmed by each other's emotional needs. Older women are often incredibly clear about who they are and what they want. This clarity comes from years of self-reflection, life experience, and personal growth. Over time, they have navigated the complexities of their own desires, learning to discern what truly fulfills them and what doesn't. This sense of clarity allows them to enter relationships with purpose, not out of a need for validation, but because they are choosing to share their lives with someone who aligns with their values and goals. Men are drawn to this decisiveness because it eliminates confusion and uncertainty. There's no guessing about where they stand or what they need. When an older woman expresses her desires, she does so with confidence and self-awareness, making it clear that she's not looking for anyone to complete her, but to enhance her life. This transparency is a breath of fresh air in a world where many people still struggle to communicate their true feelings or intentions. Men often find themselves in relationships where they're unsure of what their partner wants or needs, which can create unnecessary stress or tension. With older women, however, this is rarely the case. They know their own boundaries and expectations, and they communicate them with honesty and respect. This allows for a deeper, more authentic connection where both partners feel secure in their understanding of one another. Furthermore, this clarity fosters a deeper level of respect in the relationship. Men admire women who know what they want because it shows that they are emotionally mature and self-sufficient. It also creates a sense of equality in the relationship, where both partners can bring their desires, needs, and goals to the table without fear of judgment or rejection. This openness and mutual respect create a foundation of trust, which is essential for any lasting connection. When both partners are clear about their desires, it becomes easier to navigate the relationship and work together towards a shared future. Older women tend to bring a sense of calm and stability to their relationships, something that many men find incredibly appealing. With age often comes a deeper understanding of life's ups and downs, and through that understanding, a more peaceful approach to navigating challenges. They have learned how to handle stress, uncertainty, and emotional turbulence with grace, which means they don't overreact or get caught up in unnecessary drama. Instead of escalating conflicts, they bring a level-headed presence that helps to diffuse tension and create an atmosphere of emotional safety. This calm energy is magnetic, as it allows men to feel at ease, knowing that their partner can handle difficult situations without being overwhelmed by them. This sense of emotional stability is rooted in a long history of life experience. Older women have faced many challenges, both big and small, and through those experiences, they have developed a strong sense of resilience and emotional intelligence. They know how to process their emotions without letting them control their actions. This ability to stay grounded, even in tough times, is not only comforting but also empowering. It encourages their partners to adopt a similar mindset, fostering a partnership built on emotional equilibrium. Men are drawn to this calmness because it offers a refuge from the chaos of everyday life. In a world that can often feel uncertain or fast-paced, having a partner who can provide a sense of stability and emotional reassurance is invaluable. This calmness also extends to the way older women approach relationships. They are not in a rush, not seeking to force anything or create unrealistic expectations. They understand that love and connection grow naturally over time, and they are patient in letting that process unfold. Moreover, older women tend to be less reactive in relationships. They don't sweat the small stuff or get bogged down by every little issue. Instead, they focus on the bigger picture, making sure that their connection remains strong and grounded in mutual respect and trust. This ability to maintain a sense of perspective and keep calm under pressure is a powerful force that enhances emotional intimacy and creates a strong, lasting bond. Wisdom is one of the most compelling reasons men are drawn to older women. With age comes a wealth of life experiences that shape a person's perspective, and older women often possess a unique understanding of themselves and the world around them. This wisdom allows them to navigate relationships with a deeper sense of insight and awareness. They know that love is not about perfection, but about growth and understanding. They are less likely to expect their partner to meet every need or fulfill every desire, because they understand that true love is about partnership and mutual respect, not about creating an idealized image of perfection. Hi. This realistic and grounded perspective is something many men find refreshing and deeply appealing. Older women are also adept at handling challenges with a level of grace and patience that comes from years of experience. They know how to approach conflict without escalating it, how to communicate their needs without being demanding, and how to give their partner space while still staying connected. This calm, wise approach creates an environment where both partners feel understood, supported, and safe to be vulnerable. Men appreciate this wisdom because it helps create a relationship that is rooted in stability and trust. Additionally, the wisdom that older women possess often comes with a deep understanding of what truly matters in life. They know how to prioritize the things that bring real fulfillment, emotional connection, growth, and shared experiences. This clarity of purpose makes older women attractive to men because it shows them that she is not looking for superficial distractions or fleeting experiences, but is invested in creating something meaningful and lasting. She doesn't need to prove herself or seek constant validation, which allows for a more relaxed, authentic connection. The wisdom older women offer extends beyond just relationship dynamics. It encompasses their approach to life as a whole. Men are often drawn to the richness of their experience, the depth of their understanding, and the peaceful confidence that comes with it. This wisdom fosters a connection that goes beyond the surface and taps into something far more profound and lasting. Independence is a quality that becomes more pronounced in older women, and it is one of the most attractive traits to men. As women grow older, they tend to become more self-sufficient, not only in their professional lives, but also in their emotional lives. They are no longer seeking to be completed by a partner because they have already built a life for themselves, one that is fulfilling, rich, and meaningful. This independence is deeply empowering both for the woman and for her partner. When a woman is emotionally self-reliant, she doesn't need constant attention or validation. Instead, she brings her full self into a relationship, offering love and companionship without the underlying need for approval or dependency. Men are often drawn to this independence because it signals a healthy balance between individuality and partnership. There is no pressure to fix or save anyone, which can often be the case in relationships where one partner is emotionally needy or dependent. The freedom to pursue their own interests, hobbies, and goals without feeling guilty or neglectful is incredibly appealing. This independence allows the relationship to thrive based on mutual respect and admiration, not out of obligation or emotional dependence. Older women also tend to have a strong sense of their own needs and desires. They have learned over the years to advocate for themselves and communicate their boundaries clearly. This level of emotional maturity allows for healthier, more balanced relationships because both partners understand that they are equals, capable of fulfilling their individual needs without relying on the other for emotional validation. Furthermore, this independence extends into the way older women approach intimacy. They are not dependent on their partner for emotional fulfillment, but rather, they enter relationships to share, enhance, and deepen the connection. Men are attracted to this because it allows for a dynamic of mutual growth, where both individuals continue to evolve and support each other, rather than becoming codependent or stagnant in the relationship. Older women tend to have a deep understanding of their own energy and sexuality, which makes them particularly magnetic to men. Over time, they become more attuned to their own desires, body, and sensuality, embracing a fuller expression of their sexuality. Unlike younger women, who may still be exploring or uncertain about their own sensuality, older women have often reached a place where they are comfortable in their own skin, confident in their bodies, and unapologetic about their desires. This confidence in their sexuality is incredibly attractive, as it radiates a sense of power and freedom. Men are drawn to this because it creates a space where they can also feel free to explore and express their own desires without judgment or pressure. The understanding older women have of their own sensual energy goes beyond physical attraction. It is about an embodied connection to their own being, an awareness that their sensuality is not just about physical touch, but about the way they carry themselves, the way they move, and the way they interact with the world. This deep connection to their energy allows them to be fully present in intimate moments, making the experience more profound and fulfilling for both partners. They understand that true intimacy is an energetic exchange, a dance that goes beyond the physical to touch the soul. This creates a powerful bond that goes far beyond just physical attraction. Older women also understand the importance of emotional intimacy in their relationships, recognizing that a strong emotional connection enhances their sexual experiences. They bring a level of emotional depth and vulnerability to their relationships, creating an environment where both partners can experience true intimacy without fear of rejection or judgment. This emotional connection allows for a deeper sexual bond, where both partners feel seen, heard, and valued, making the relationship more fulfilling and enriching. Men are drawn to this energy because it creates a space where they can experience both emotional and physical intimacy in a balanced and fulfilling way. Older women embody authenticity in a way that is deeply compelling. Over the years, they learn to shed the societal expectations and external pressures that often shape younger people's behavior. They no longer feel the need to conform to anyone's idea of who they should be or how they should act. Instead, they embrace their true selves, unashamed of their uniqueness and fully aware of their worth. This authenticity is incredibly attractive because it creates a sense of trust and openness in relationships. Men are drawn to this because there's no hidden agenda, no manipulation, and no games. What they see is what they get: realness, vulnerability, and honesty. This authenticity also leads to a deep sense of emotional safety in relationships. When a woman is authentic, she creates an environment where both partners feel free to express their true selves without fear of judgment or rejection. Older women have often gone through enough life experiences to understand the importance of being genuine, and they know how to build relationships based on mutual respect and emotional honesty. This willingness to be real not only fosters intimacy but also invites vulnerability, which is the foundation for a strong, lasting connection. Moreover, older women tend to be more comfortable with their imperfections. They no longer feel the need to strive for perfection or compare themselves to others. This acceptance of themselves, including their flaws, makes them approachable and relatable. Men find this refreshing because it removes the pressure to meet unrealistic standards or to put on a facade. There's a comfort in knowing that they are loved for who they truly are, not for a version of themselves they feel they have to present to the world. Authenticity is a powerful force because it invites real, meaningful connection. It draws people in, not with surface-level charm, but with a genuine presence that is felt deeply. Men can't resist this energy because it creates a space where they can truly connect with another person, free from pretense and fully immersed in who they are. As women age, they become masters of self-awareness. They have lived long enough to truly understand their own emotions, desires, and needs. This heightened self-awareness allows them to be much more attuned to their own inner world and, consequently, to the dynamics of their relationships. Men are naturally attracted to this because it signals emotional intelligence and maturity. When a woman is deeply aware of herself, she can communicate more effectively, making her interactions more genuine and grounded. There is no confusion or miscommunication because she knows exactly what she wants and is able to express it with clarity and confidence. This self-awareness also means that older women are less likely to project their unresolved issues onto their partners. They have done the work, faced their past, and are at peace with who they are. This creates a space where a relationship can be based on mutual understanding and support rather than emotional baggage. Men find this incredibly attractive because it eliminates the emotional roller coaster that can often come with relationships that are founded on insecurity or unresolved personal issues. Additionally, self-aware women are not afraid to be vulnerable, as they have learned that true intimacy is built on openness and authenticity. They are comfortable expressing their needs and desires without fear of judgment, and this creates a safe environment for their partner to do the same. This mutual vulnerability fosters a deeper connection, as both partners feel seen and heard on a much deeper level. Men are drawn to this because it allows them to be emotionally intimate without fear of rejection or being misunderstood. Self-awareness also leads to a strong sense of independence, as older women understand that they are complete individuals in their own right. They are not looking to be rescued or completed by anyone. This sense of independence is not isolating, but empowering, as it creates a relationship dynamic where both partners can fully engage in their own personal growth while still supporting each other. The attraction that older women hold is deeply rooted in their ability to maintain a sense of balance in their lives. They are not swayed by the trivialities that often occupy the minds of younger individuals. Through years of experience, older women learn how to prioritize what truly matters: deep emotional connection, personal fulfillment, and shared experiences. They have had time to cultivate a rich, fulfilling life, and they approach relationships with a sense of clarity and purpose. This balanced approach to life is incredibly attractive because it offers stability and direction, which is something that many men seek but often find difficult to achieve on their own. Older women tend to have a grounded understanding of the importance of companionship without overdependence. They recognize that relationships are not about completing each other, but about growing together in a balanced and supportive way. Men are drawn to this because it removes the pressure of having to fix or save someone. There's a sense of ease and mutual respect in relationships with older women because both partners enter the dynamic as whole individuals, not as people looking for validation or rescue. This creates a partnership that is built on respect, understanding, and the freedom to be one's authentic self. Additionally, older women are often much more comfortable in their own skin. They have already gone through the struggles of self-acceptance and know their own worth. This self-assurance creates a relaxed atmosphere in relationships, where both partners feel comfortable exploring their connection without the anxiety or uncertainty that often accompanies younger relationships. There is a sense of calm in knowing that both people are secure in themselves and in what they bring to the relationship. This balance also extends to their emotional needs. Older women tend to have a deeper understanding of the ebb and flow of emotions, knowing when to give space and when to offer support. This emotional maturity creates a harmonious dynamic where both partners feel safe and validated. The energy of balance and calm that older women bring to relationships makes them not only desirable, but incredibly fulfilling partners for men seeking deeper, more meaningful connections.